Hey everybody, welcome back to Katawa Shoujo with me, Day Sunday. No more of that, okay? No. No, I've had enough of that. You and your Che Sundays. Get out. I've cut my hair again. I went out the other day. Thought I'd better have a shave and cut my hair. I kind of miss it. I think I might grow it back again. I don't know. It's very hard to keep it at a level that's not pubic face weird and then just okay looking, you know? Hanako's eyes shouted at me, begging for some kind of feedback. Oh yeah.
You got. I said you got. Yeah. Oh, God, give the feedback.
The best old school Cartman impression I think I've ever done.
You got. I still got.
Like, Cartman used to have that kind of a voice, like, way back at the start. It's sort of changed now to, like,
Big man. Big man. Don't you guys think I'm kind of cute? Hey, you got. I got. I'm so thirsty right now. Oh, God, I'm so thirsty. Tony, don't you want to cook? Money together and get up. Sega dream, guys. They put the money and get a Sega dream, guys.
Kind of sounds like a mix of Cartman and, like, an old lady who smoked too much.
Darling, how's it going? Screw you guys. I'm gonna... Screw you guys. I'm gonna...
Well, there you go. That was 2 minutes worth of me doing Cartman impressions. Let's get on with the video. Well, it was clearly worth it. Thanks, Aniko.
I wanted to show you this after yesterday.
It's okay. I was just a little surprised at the stuff you were buying. Thought you were making a bomb. Hanako, you're bitter at the world for your scarred appearance. Take it out on the rest of us. Hanako's always liked to experiment when it comes to food. I think it's good most of the time. While Lily's smile doesn't waver, the slight change in her tone tells me that things have not gone so well in the past. There was that one time she made food that killed someone, but other than that, it's not like Hanako has many people to sample her cooking. Yes, poor Lily. The test tray. Hang on, was Lily waiting for me to go first? She didn't start eating until after I said it was alright. Her cheeky grin tells me that this was a deliberate action on her part. I'll have to try and work out how to get one over her in the future. Get one over her. To make up for this. Hey, Lily. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I thought you were going to duck. Oh, yeah, blind. I thought you were going to duck! And then I forgot you were blind. That would be pretty embarrassing. You were, like, joking around, like, hey, duck. What? Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. Well, it's good. And that's all that counts, right? No, yeah.
Right.
That's right. Oh, God.
Sorry. Oh. I might get a death threat again if I do voices. Yeah. Some people take this very seriously. Lily, satisfied at not being the first to sample Hanako's creation, begins to consume the food in front of her. I find myself staring as I watch. Her chopsticks gently touch the plate, their tips delicately poking and tracing to quickly ascertain the positions of the food as she dexterously picks it up. One might think she were a child playing with her food, if not for the situation, though she does it with such care and thoughtlessness that it's obvious this is simply how she eats this kind of meal. Not wanting to miss out, I start filling up myself. Hanako takes a different approach, waiting until Lily and I have our hands clear before quickly snatching up her share. Before long, the containers are empty, save for the still shut rice container. Thank you, Hanako. That was filling. Now, how about some food now? No, thank you for the bread. I've got to like change. I've got to wash these lounge pant pajama bottom combos. They're very dirty now.
No.
Because I poop in them a lot. Thank you for the bread. Yeah, it would have been a disaster if not for that. Oh, is that a joke?
You're both welcome. But now I must get you getting back. It's far too easy to be late after eating here.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I think we'll just clear up here and then head off. Yeah, me and have a little bit of time together, you know. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here, Lily. You're kind of like a third wheel, if, you know.
Well then, good day.
She knows. Lily leaves her cane tapping away down the quiet hallway. Hanako and I quickly pack our things and stay seated, waiting for the bell. Together we stare out the window into an endless azure sky. I love it. They look at this and the dragon. That's not how dragons sound. It's like an eagle. If it weren't for the pealing of the bells. Pelling? That's not how you spell peeling. Peeling's P-E-E. That's something else. Peeling? Pelling. Yeah. If it weren't for the of the bells, I would have sworn that time had stopped. The urge to skip class rises in my gut. Urge to kill rising. Urge to skip rising. I shoot a glance at Hanako, who shows no signs of moving either.
Not just yet.
It's alright, I've got her with me. She's like the get out of class card. Fine. It's fine. I got my get out of class card right here. I'm not gonna lie, it's why I'm with you. The guy's kinda cool if I don't go if I'm with you, so I'm using you. The interval between the warning bells and the end of lunch bells passes in the blink of an eye. We really should go. People will freak out and start a search party if we skip. Hanako sighs.
You're right. No, they won't. We could just sit here. It's fine.
Slowly she rises to her feet and I follow suit. Silently we make our way up the old stairs to the 3rd floor and then to our classroom. At the door I take point and open the door ahead of Hanako, bowing my head down in apology in advance. I'm sorry we're late, teacher. I'm greeted not by stern words, nor by angered instruction to take my seat, but simply by the silence created by 15 or so students trying not to laugh. Why wouldn't he look before doing it? Muto ever tardily has yet to arrive. However, the fact that Hanako and I have arrived together is blatantly obvious. Oh my god! Ah! You know, that kind of shit. Hey, Poppy. My cat's at the door. I'm gonna let her in. That was a waste of my time. She didn't even want to come in. Make that about 14 students trying and 1 student failing. The lovers return! Oh my god, the lovers return! I like that voice. It's so fun. Yeah, thanks. You can calm the fuck down now. Shut up. Calm down now. I step for the door and realize that Hanako is firmly pressed against my back. I'm like, what the? Oh my god, she's gone. Hiding herself from the class. With my steps coming closer to my desk, she eventually breaks from me and stiffly walks to her own. Her efforts to mentally block everyone's presence from her mind are written clearly on her face. Quickly checking the door for any signs of the teacher's arrival, I make a trip to Hanako's desk and whisper in her ear. That's not gonna look any good.
sitting there. He's just walking. He's like, I'm just gonna go over here. You smell really nice. And he just walks, sits down. Don't worry about Misha. She's always like that. I enjoyed myself today. Don't sweat it, okay? Hanako nods her head behind her folded arms, but she still doesn't show her face. I yearn to stay and console her more, but Muto picks this exact moment to enter the class halfway through his lecture, as if he started it in the hallway. Anyway, so like I was saying, which of course is directly proportional to the charge. Which of course is directly proportional to the charge, but inversely proportional to the square of the distance. He's so engrossed in his speech that he doesn't even notice me sneaking back into my seat from Hanako's desk. While Muto's spiel rambles on, Misha leans over to me. The teacher may not have noticed your tardiness, but I did. That much is obvious from the show you just put on. I've been instructed to let you off the hook for today, only on one condition. Oh? And what would that be? You have to help us this afternoon! I crane my neck to look over Misha's shoulder. Shizune is conveniently not making eye contact with me. Fine, just for today. I've already told you I'm not joining your creepy little council, remember? Of course, doing so could be considered. She looked down at her notebook, obviously looking for her place in her script. Under duress, and hence would be against regulations. How very strange of you to be considerate of the regulations now. Things should be done by the book. It's just that the book hasn't been written for any situation, so there are times where it can be ignored. I'm not sure I like this voice or the. It's just the book hasn't been written for any situation. Times it should be ignored. Times it could be ignored. I think the Valley Girls suits the tone they're going for more, the inflections. And yet, you two wonder why no one else wants to be in the student council. Boom. Poking her tongue out at me, Misha returns to her work. To poke her tongue at me, I catch it. And we battle our way through the latter half of the school day. Uh-oh. Before I can even stand up, Misha and Shizune have placed their hands on both my shoulders. Hey, I said I'd help out. Damn. It's just insurance. It's how? Insurance. So? Hanako timidly tries to leave the room by circling around us, and I suddenly realize that this may be one chance to escape. Oh, hey, Hanako, what's up? Hey, what makes you think you've got time to chat? Oh, relax, this won't take long. Sorry, Hanako, you were saying? Help me, please? For God's sake, man, help me! I was going to the library and I thought... Hanako's thumbs dance around each other, and her eyes flit around the room, looking everywhere but at us. Sorry, Hanako, but Hisao's good. I'm with us. He's got work to do. Oh, but you can help too if you'd like. So how about it, Hisao? I've done enough work for the council already. I'm done with the council! Screw you! You're fired! Wait, I can't remember what I say here. I should probably ask Hanako. Or could you say, I've done enough for the council already? I could be like, hey, what do you think, Hanako? Find out after these commercial messages. I said I wasn't gonna do that anymore, but this is just too perfect. probably won't any play, but it doesn't matter. Either way, you know. Find out next.
I've done enough work for the council already! The thrilling conclusion is now.
I won't lie to you, I was sitting there for a very long time then. I was like... Hey, Suzune, I know I said I'd help, but I forgot I'd already made plans. Besides, I helped out more than my fair share last week, didn't I? I promise I'll make it up to you some other time. Suzune and Misha release their grip on me, and I have a long, deep, and silent conversation. Oh, and I have, and they and I have. So, well, that was pretty deep. Well, you have a point there. To be honest, we only got to spend the rest of the budget on cakes. So if you're not there, it works out better. More cake for us. Suzune about faces and marches out the door, and Misha skips out after her. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Last week, those two were like bloodhounds or prison guards. Maybe prison guards bred from bloodhounds. I can't believe I just thought that, let alone saying it out loud. I think I need to move away from Kenji. Never mind. Anyway, should we go to the library? Sure. Ah! I like listening to the voices in the background here. What are they saying? They're saying sentences. Hanako follows me through the still crowded halls of the library, using me as a shield. Oh god, it's her. Ugh. I hate this character. She's annoying. As soon as we are through the door, Hanako bolts for the counter where Yuko is stacking books. Before I can catch up, Hanako has whispered something to her.
My glasses. You'd find that in non-fiction, but I don't know where exactly. If you want, I can look it up. Never mind.
Hey, Yuko, what's this all about? Oh, so Hanako is just looking. Oh, sorry.
Hisao, Hanako was just looking for a book on nothing.
A book on nothing? Is this the non-fiction section?
I was just...
I shoot a glance at Yuko. She looks like she's about to burst from the pressure of keeping Hanako's request secret. Yuko, what did...
Chess! She's looking for a chess book.
I make a mental note to never entrust Yuko with any important information.
Yuko! I'm sorry, Hanako. It just slipped out.
You had one job, Yuko. You had one job. In fact, you had two jobs. You've met many jobs and you failed them all. Get out. Just get out. Oh, it's not a secret anymore. Come on, I'll give you a hand. I should really brush up on my skills too.
Okay.
Yuko disappears behind the counter in shame. Yeah, you stay behind there. As Hanako and I wander into the depths of the non-fiction section. I know there's supposed to be a system for categorizing these books, but I don't see how anyone could decipher it without spending half of their life researching it. That's probably why all the librarians I know are neurotic. Towards the end of the aisle, between a book on card tricks and some book on kids' great games, stands a single book bearing the title Chess Tactics for Champions. Before I can reach it, Hanako has the books in her hands, clutching it to her chest. Hey! Come on now, I'm trying to help you out here. Well, I guess that's yours then. Well, I guess that's yours then. Mind if I borrow it when you're finished, you know?
Sure. I just haven't really played against anyone but Lily before, so I thought...
Damn, it's not like I was trying to beat Hanako deliberately or anything. But she seems to have taken it to heart. It's like, damn, I just let you win. I tell you what, it might have been the part where I was, say my name! That is what you get! That is what you get when you miss! The warrior! Which is a Scrubs reference, as some people correctly discerned, yes. Well, at least I know from Scrubs. And Turk says it when he's arm wrestling with his, with with his wife, or his girlfriend at the time, Carla. He's just like, JD's doing it with his girlfriend. He like lets her. He's like, "Ah, you beat me," and they laugh. And then Turk looks at that and goes, like slammed his girlfriend's hand down. He's like, "That's what you get. That's what you get when you mess with the warrior." It's just so fun. Then again, at least this means she wants to play me again. That's a plus, right? It's not like I'm a master or anything. I just played a bit before. It occurs to me that I haven't told Hanako about my condition. I falter for a second, deciding to cover my tracks. That is a conversation for another day. You might as well. I mean, it's not like she can hide hers from you. But before I came here... Are you alright? Yeah, I was just remembering something. When I think about it, I shouldn't be afraid to tell Hanako about my condition and my time in hospital. Judging by her scars, she probably spent a fair amount of time in a hospital bed. Hey, you go, yes, guy, spent some time. For some reason, I can't bring it up. At least not today. I'm not on short notice. Making too big a deal out of this, Hisao. I'll get it one day. I booked, oh shit. Eager to break off the conversation, I grab a random book from the shelf. It's some book on the world's fastest roller coasters. Yeah, published in 1982. Well, not very up to date, but at least it should be interesting. That's like, you're seriously like, looking like, I need a book. World's fastest roller coasters. Like, world's smelliest farts. Well, we both got books now. Should we go, sit down? Hanako seems to accept my bluff, and we head to the reading nook in the back of the library. Make out point. Neither of us say a word. We simply open our books and start reading. I try to read my book, but it would seem that in 1982, roller coasters were nearly as large as the ones built in the decades since. It's just like, this is such a crap, but what, at least yeah, this is a good book. I really want to find out about roller coasters in 1982. Oh, God. That reminds me of me trying to, like, nonchalantly look like I'm trying to read a book when I'm not. Most of the ones listed are made of wood. Something about that doesn't seem safe to me. Hey, I Megaphobia, which is not that far away from me. That's made of wood. If I'm going to ride on something potentially dangerous, I want it to be made out of steel or some kind of space-age alloy. There's big words like titanium and ruthenium. Roofies. I quickly lose interest and my eyes wander across to across the reading area to rest on Hanako. Like a stalker. She's back in the deer in headlights pose. Hanako seems absorbed in her book. Yeah, she's really absorbed in her book. Looking at me. Flicking back and forth through the pages as if confirming what she just read. I wonder if that's actually effective or if she's just overloading herself. She unconsciously brushes her hair from her face, temporarily revealing her scar tissue. I'm still not sure about the protocol here. Do I touch it? Is it right to ask her about her scars? Or her past? How long was she in hospital? Does she still have visit the doctor? I'd suggest, like, maybe not doing all of those at once. They all seemed like questions that you'd ask someone who just transferred to school. So, what's going on with your face? What's going on? How'd you do it? What's going on? Ooh, that feels weird. Translated into the local language. But to date, no one has directly asked me any of them. Well, except Rin. But I don't think I should use her as a guide to proper social behavior. Yeah, I wouldn't use her as like a guidepost. For the time being, I'll just keep my mouth shut. If someone wants you to know something, then they'll tell you. It's true. Trying to force the issue might drive Hanako back into herself. Like an implosion. Like a personality implosion.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have to close the library now.
Stop, Yoko! I'm busy experiencing a beautiful moment with Hanako here. Already? I checked my watch. Somehow, as I was lost in thought, nearly 2 hours have passed. 2 hours of 1982 roller coasters. Was he looking at Hanako for 2 hours? Just like... Do you want to check out these books? I could do it on the way out.
please.
I'm done. I'm done. I don't need the roller coaster book. I'll drop this one back on the way through. It wasn't as interesting as I first thought. Hanako marks her place with a slip of paper and stands up. The girls head to the counter, and I return my book to what I think is the right shelf. I don't fuck. Who knows gonna read that book anyway? Yuko scans Hanako's book with practiced precision. Oh, she can do that, right? Yet still manages. Oh, come on! Fumbleina here.
Oh, there we go. Third time lucky. Since this is a non-fiction book, you can only have it for a week.
What kind of a weird rule is that?
That's okay.
Yuko shuts down the library's computer and heads us out the door. That's like E.T.
I didn't think it was this late already.
But you're the one who told us you had to close.
Yeah, but I know that. But I was before. I looked at the time.
Wait, what?
See you later.
Wait, she was just kicking us out. Yuko bolts down the hall, her handbag trailing behind her like an awkward stream. The reason I do her voice so annoying, right, is because I find her annoying. Like a character. I guess all librarians really are neurotic. Huh? Oh, never mind. Wait, did he say that out loud? Oh, never mind. I was just thinking that I've never met a librarian that can organize their time, no matter how good they are with their books.
Oh, I don't know what you mean.
Hanako smiles in amusement. It wasn't meant to be a joke, but I must have reminded her of some other librarian or something.
I have to get back.
Yeah, me too. I didn't realize it was this late. Thanks for letting me hang out with you.
No problem.
I'm gonna go to my dormitory room now, so do you mind if I tag along?
Okay.
Hanako sets off ahead of me, and I need to jog a little to reach her side. My heart explodes. We walk through the gardens, eventually arriving in front of the dorm buildings. Man, you walk pretty fast. I used to play in soccer club, and you managed to outpace me. I kind of regret saying that. It has less to do with her pace than the fact that my condition has significantly worsened my fitness. Hanako's reaction is odd. I expected an awkward attempt to downplay her walking speed, but she blushes while looking at her feet and smiling. It's like, oh, he complimented my walking speed. Oh, Mr. Darcy. She's silent, hangs in the air between us. That happens often around Hanako, but feels slightly different than usual this time. After a few seconds, I try to break the silence. Bye. Like, it's like dead silence. You just like trying to break the silence. So you just sit there and just go. That'd be so awkward. Here you go. See you in class tomorrow. Tomorrow?
Sure.
Hanako waves a short goodbye before pushing her way through the dorm's doors. I stand and look at them for a while before making my way to my own dormitory room. Seems like a good place to stop as any, I suppose. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. I had fun, as always. Yeah, I'll see you next time for more Katawa Shoujo. Bye-bye.